The Tablighi Jamaat, or the single largest reason that India is facing its coronavirus setback today. The Jamaat happens to be a fundamentalist and reformationist movement within Islam itself that aims to convert pre-existing Muslims to ways that it deems more authentic. Now, it was founded in 1926 by Maulana Ilyas and has since been banned in a multitude of countries, including Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Tajikistan. The Jamaat has links with a multitude of different terrorist and extremist organizations. The world's largest whistleblower, WikiLeaks, published a report in 2011 that suggested that the Jamaat might have possibly used its same Delhi headquarters to shelter Al-Qaeda terrorists. The notorious car bomber of London, Kafil Ahmad, happens to be a member of the Jamaat. Various terrorist groups have used the Jamaat as a front to obtain passports and visas to enter fresh territory. Now here's why the Jamaat is firmly within the center of the national news cycle currently. On the 13th of March, 3,400 members of the Jamaat congregated in Delhi. Now here are some key facts and issues and declarations, notifications from official organizations which clearly state that something like this never should have happened in the first place. The WHO declared the coronavirus a pandemic by the 11th of March. Although the Kejriwal government declared the official statewide lockdown later, already there were restrictions in place by the government itself stating that no more than 200 people should congregate anywhere. At the same time, large events such as the Holy Milan were publicly endorsed to be closed down by the Prime Minister and the Home Minister themselves. And even still, having all of this in mind, the organizers of the Jamaat went on with their congregation with full knowledge of what could come in the future. What's more shocking is that a lot of these members came from countries where the coronavirus had already spread, and these were, as the WHO or other organization might call it, red countries where the pandemic was already afoot. These countries include countries like Malaysia and countries in Southeast Asia where more than 600 cases have been traced back to the same Tablighi Jamaat in another part of the same continent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to us to decide whether we should listen to liberal news cycles who will peddle lies and propaganda, or understand the facts on hand here and understand that this is one of the most deplorable and egregious congregations in the history of India. Now let's examine the aftermath of what's happened. 20% of the new cases can be traced back to the Jamaat. 1 in 6 of the new cases can be traced back to the Jamaat, and these numbers are obviously only bound to increase. The aftermath obviously is not just numerical or medical, it's also societal and cultural. Multitude of Muslim youth have come out on social media platforms such as TikTok to defend what's happening. Multitude of fundamentalist organizations and left-leaning organizations have come out and published statements defending the Jamaat after an FIR was lodged against them. Now, here's the message that I have for all of you. The message is twofold. The first is that if you are a part of the liberal, fundamentalist, bigoted ecosystem that supports what's going to happen over the next few days, which is going to see potentially hundreds of Indians die and even more be hospitalized because of this disgusting and pathetic congregation, you must hang your head in shame, because you are not listening to the absolute truths and key facts which we have on hand out here, and you are doing absolutely anything to go against the government, to go against the people, to go against law enforcement agencies which are trying to keep the situation under control. That is part A of my statement. If you happen to be any such person, or you know any such person, go out there and share the truth with them. Go out there and share the facts with them. And B is also equally important. There are millions of law-abiding, kind-hearted, and warm Muslim households in this country which are doing exactly what any Indian should. Do not use this as an excuse to vilify other Muslims and to vilify an entire community. Use it to point out those parts of our society which do not deserve what India gives them. Thank you. And that is the status quo, exactly how it is in the country today. We give you the news every single week on every single urgent and startling topic. All we ask of you is to like, share, subscribe, and follow like wildfire to ensure that the truth gets out and to ensure that we serve you better. Thank you.